Charley's Philly steaks. Right? I'm confused. Sometimes I see advertisement for this place that says Charley's beef steaks. I've seen Charley's Philly steaks. I've seen Charley's cheese steaks. It's a cheesesteak place, nonetheless. They came out with a scorpion sting sauce for either their boneless wings or their regular wings. For the review purposes here, for a little less mess, if you will, I got the boneless wings, scorpion sting. Never had this place before, so I had to travel a little bit to get it. It's at like our local mall here. So I got the 6-piece boneless, comes with French fries, $7.49. They charged me 60 cents for a side of ranch. Out the door, $8.88. Not bad. We'll see how big the wings are. I'm not 100% sure how big they are. So let's take a read here. It says, as scorpion season kicks off, Charley's cheesesteaks and wings is turning up the heat and refreshing the senses with 2 bold new items. So let's get to this one. Charley's introduces the fiery scorpion sting chicken wings. And then below here, I'm reading off their website. It says, scorpions are known for craving intensity and strong flavors, and these new items deliver just that. The scorpion sting wings feature a powerful blend of scorpion pepper powder, smoked paprika, garlic, and onion. Sounds good. I'm excited. Let's see what we got. Okay, so they're a dry wing. I was thinking they were going to be a little saucy, but there's the wings on my left. Some fries here. These wings, you can see, they're coated pretty good, honestly. Yeah, you can see, they got them nicely coated. A couple big ones like that, and then a couple little small guys in here. I thought it was going to be more of a like a liquid sauce, but that's all right. We can make do. Bear with me as I set up. Let's try a fry. A little cold. I'm not going to hold that against them because I had to drive across town. I've been wanting to review this scorpion sting situation for a minute. I figured today was as good a day as any. Yeah, fries are all right. Like I said, they're a little cold, and I'm picking up a little bit of that powder on them too, from the wings. And there's some heat there. Let's try the first one. Just generously coated. You can see the shade of orange down there. Let's try it without the ranch first. Wow. Yeah. There's real heat there. That's what that's what you want for a spicy item at, you can see it on my fingertips a little bit, but that's what you're looking for. At least that's what I'm thinking and looking for from a fast food. Again, this is at the food court in my mall. So it's fast food, but it might be elevated just a little bit, right? Like it's not a Taco Bell, it's not a Burger King. It's more of a, I think like a restaurant. I don't know. But there's good warmth there. Really good. The meat is tender. The chicken is juicy. Mm. They might have. Now, I didn't ask them to extra coat them either. So this is just what they're giving out. For the normal person, these would be extremely hot. Because I'm already starting to feel. And they gave me 9 of these. I ordered a 6-piece. I'm not going to complain. But my lips are burning. The very tip of my tongue, it's creating some saliva. This is real. I believe this to actually be real scorpion powder on here, and a generous amount of it. Like I said, for the normal person, this would be really hot. Because even for me, it's got some warmth to it. Let's try it with the ranch. The ranch is delicious. They're coated nicely. Good crunch on them. These are phenomenal. I can feel a little bit of sweat starting to build on the forehead. The ranch, dilutes it quite a bit. I might even have a tear forming. I'm not lying. It's right there. If you have a Charley's, I highly, if you like spicy, and you like chicken, and you have one of these Charley's, I highly recommend. I think it's a limited flavor for them. I didn't even see it up on their board. I had first heard about this via, I think it was an advertisement on Facebook. It just happened to pop up, right? Like one of those promotional paid ads, whatever. It's got my nose activated. But like maybe a month ago, 6 weeks, maybe a month. So I wasn't sure how long it had been out prior to that. So I showed up there. I looked on the Uber Eats on the app, and it still had the selection for it, so I assumed we would be good. But I got there, and I didn't see any advertisement for, like you'll see the thumbnail on this video on YouTube, like that. I didn't see any of that posted up anywhere. And where the selections were for the wing sauce, I didn't see this one. This has a good front of the mouth burn to it. Wow. You can tell it's real peppers because it has a building heat to it. The more I'm eating of it, I do have a tear forming. You can see all the powder on it right here. Like I said, the meat is juicy, it's tender. The outer breading is crisp, it's crunchy, but not overdone. My nose isn't dripping, but it's got it activated where I got a little sniffles. Mm. Maybe they gave me more because some of these are kind of small, you know. I don't know. Trying to eat fast here, which I am not a fast eater. You can see some of the powder on the fries as well. I mean, honestly, whatever that blend is, well, I said the garlic, onion, paprika, and the scorpion powder, I would buy that just the way that is, and utilize that as a powder, right? That's it. I'm gonna eat the rest of these fries in peace. But as usual, when I review these products, I like to eat all of it to see exactly where that burn goes to. Sometimes you just eat one of those, you get a good pickup on exactly how hot it is or whatnot. But is it building? You know, only you're going to be able to tell, in my opinion, the more of it you eat. There are building heats where you eat one and it gets a little bit hotter as you sit there for a minute, sure. But this continued to kind of build on top of itself just ever so slightly with each piece. And it's left me now with just a wonderful burn, and a wonderful heat on the palate. It's right in the front of the mouth. Nothing in the throat, nothing back here, nothing in the cheeks. It's just the gum line in the front, my lips, of course, because I'm biting onto it, right? So if you don't like a lip burn, you're in trouble with these unless you can just kind of put the whole thing in there. Good front of the tongue burn. Based on the burn profile and how it's hitting my tongue, I'm familiar with scorpion peppers, fresh ones and dried ones, and what they do to me for a burn. And it's typically that stinging sensation on the tongue. And I'm getting that with this. I'm blown away that it's actually spicy. Like I said, for the normal person, if you don't enjoy spicy food, this is going to be way too hot. If you do enjoy spicy food, it's really tasty. It's got legit heat to it. They're using legit peppers in that. And I'm ecstatic right now. I mean, maybe I'm not coming across as such, but I'm still at a loss a little bit because I didn't think they were going to even have that kind of heat to them. You know, they could have been hotter, but that's right kind of where I like my meals to be, where I got a little bit of sniffle. You know, nothing really, you know, you can see a little perspiration. Some of that's, they'll see that. Some of that's because of the hat, but it was warm enough where it was starting to build that as well. But nothing ran. The eyes were getting a little watery, but they didn't tear and fall. You know, so, you know, to me, if I'm not sweating while I'm eating, and I'm not talking about dripping sweat and, you know, under the pits, but if you're not having a little bit of warm sensation and sweating, it's not hot enough for me for the way I like my meals to be. And this was just getting right at that point. So for other people, this could get them to that point. And it's just a matter if you enjoy that or not. So anyways, I highly, highly recommend the scorpion sting wings from Charley's Beefsteaks. Thanks for watching.